Hey everybody, Masaki here. Welcome back to another episode of Shining Force. As you recall in the last one, we finished the second battle on the ship that they put us through after leaving Worrell, and we ended up getting the ship, well, they ended up damaging the ship enough to make it drift far enough off of course to wind up here on Rudo instead of going to Prompt. And they told us that they wanted us to help save their friend Bleu, who was a sacred dragon in Dragonia. So one of the interesting things you can do if you want to find out a little bit more about Bleu is if you walk around the town and talk to the people and the kids around the village. They can kind of tell you a little bit, they'll tend to tell you a little bit about Bleu, so let's talk to some of the villagers here. Alright, that's right, this isn't Rudo, this is another town that's similar to sounding to Rudo. I don't remember the name off the top of my head right now. Alright, that guy just says he was a merchant from Rudo, but he can't do business here. Sorry. We couldn't just leave all the children alone, a few of us stayed. Those are bad, they just gave up on dragons. We kids can do anything. We even have a leader, Karen. Stop moving, kid. Stop patrolling to watch for danger, okay? I know somewhere there's a couple kids that'll actually talk about the dragon here. We made a strong barricade in case some of the adults try to come back. Alright, let's go in here and talk to these kids. Rudo, that's where we are. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, Alright, so that girl, if you tell her that you didn't hear about Bleu from Karen, we'll give you a bit more information about Bleu, either that or if I recall, she might just ask you to go talk to her about Bleu. Soon the exit will be cleared out. Please go to Dragonia as fast as you can. Alright, we'll actually have a fight coming up as soon as we leave town on our way to Dragonia, so we don't actually make it to the town that we have to head to help Bleu without a fight. Alright, let's talk to you. The children just adore Bleu, that's why they're so concerned about the recent rumors. Alright, let's talk to you. Bathing in the sun, okay. I guess none of them really say anything too much about him. A couple just kind of mention Bleu, but they don't really tell you too much. And we already went back in here. Went down the stairs. Yep. And talk to Karen's sister Corinne here to learn about the ancient manual that's in Dragonia that needs to be kept from Dark Soul's hands, which is why they're heading there. What you want to do is you want to talk to this kid here to have him move these rocks out of the way so you can leave the town. Heave, heave, ah! What timing? I'm about to remove the last rocks. Heave ho, heave ho, heave, heave. Pretty strong, eh? Alright, and now you can leave. And when you leave, you enter into a fight automatically. These Guardiana fools must be stopped. Kane's mission is vital attack. Hero, you must quickly break through to Dragonia. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Okay, so in this fight, we have 3 artillery right here that as you can see, and then there's another 2 artillery up here, and a master mage right here. And then brand new to this fight, we have a high priest right up here with 20 HP, 33 MP, 13 attack, 14 defense, 6 move, 13 agility, and the ability to cast heal level 4, holding a holy staff. And then over here we have another new enemy, the Durahan, with 22 HP, 39 attack, 28 defense, 5 move, and 13 agility, using a broadsword. And the Durahans can be rather tough opponents, and we'll be seeing them for quite a while to come because of this. And as you recall, they mentioned Kane. So even though we had drifted pretty far off course from Prompt, we aren't too far behind Dark Soul at the moment. At some point as we move across this field, we'll be coming... At some point as we move across the field here, more enemies will be appear to take care of, and I'll get to that as they show up. As you can see, you start on grass, but then you get into the rougher grass slash fields. I don't know quite what you would call it, but you get into the more like thicker covered areas, and then eventually it goes into strictly forest and mountains that you're walking on. So your party gets slowed down gradually as you move across this field. So keep that in mind, not to move anyone too far forward as you start the fight here. Once you get up to about here, you might want to start moving them a little bit, want to move them in smaller movements. That way no one gets too far ahead and gets cornered out and killed. Alright, I'm just looking through my notes here quickly, so just give me a second here. I did read through most of the notes for the fight, up to this fight and everything, so... just this one note seems like it's pretty important for this. Alright, so basically, these 3 artillery are going to set up in a position so that when you go to move up and attack them, regardless where you are, the other 2 will be able to attack you, period, of however you're moved to attack. And then once you take them out and you move past them into the trees here, you're going to have some worms and master mages that show up. and those guys will instantly start freeze 2ing, casting freeze level 2, and attacking whoever they can. And I refer to this basically as rough grass, I think I said. Let me double check that. No, thick grass. And everyone, even your paladins, gets the 30% land effect that reduces their movement once you enter this in the forests. So don't move anyone too far forward, otherwise they'll probably get singled out by the worms and the mages. And the only people that essentially do not get affected by the thick grass in the forests quite as much are anyone that flies like Balbaroy, and Amen, and Xylo. Alright, so with that said, I'm going to start moving the party up. And at first I'm going to try to stick to the grass here as the best possible. Sorry we ended up taking about 10 minutes just to sit there and look through notes. Sorry. Ate a bit of macaroni salad just before recording. Just clearing my throat there for a moment. Let's move you down there, although you should have probably been moved up a bit further than that, because Tau actually had our first movement there. Oh, that's right, these guys have chrome lances now, not spears. Alright, melee attacks. 19 points of damage defeating the artillery. 48 experience and 450 coins. Gort move up and attack the second one. Inflicts 19 points of damage defeating it. Got 48 experience and 450 coins. And now we're back to their turns for a moment. Alright, Xylo, I don't think you had too much for action in the last fight there. Xylo attacks, 15 points of damage, defeating the artillery. Got 48 experience, 450 coins, leveled up to level 8. Speed increased by 7. Alright, now I'm just going to kind of group everyone back together more or less, so that when we hit that tree line to the point where the new enemies start spawning in, we don't have to worry too heavily about them being separated too much. And now we're pretty much at the point where everyone's going to start having their movements slow down decently, as you can see. As their movement range is the same, then once it starts hitting that thick grass in the forest area, it instantly got cut down the amount of spaces they could move. I'm gonna move you down. You stay right there. Let's move you down there. Move you forward a little bit. Alright, we'll move you up right there, Chris. This is going to be one of those fights that's kind of slow and there isn't much going on for a moment because we're just dealing with moving everyone around. Alright, Xylo, I don't want to move you again at the moment. in the effort of keeping everyone close together. Especially once all the other enemies start spawning in on us. Yep, here we go. Master Mage, Master Mage, Master Mage, Worm, Worm, Worm. 3 Master Mages and 3 Worms. Alright, I know you just took out an artillery and leveled up Xylo, but we're going to have you attack this Master Mage here. Hits it for 16 points of damage and got 11 experience. Alright, the Master Mage is going to move down and attack Ernest. Hits him for 1 point of damage. Now this is where I have to start being a bit careful because of stuff like this. Since these Master Mages can cast Freeze level 2. And they hit May and Ken. There with it. Or May and Balboroy, my bad. Alright. 4 hits the worm for 17 points of damage, defeating it. Got 32 experience and 400 coins. Level increased to 8. Defense increased by 5. Speed increased by 2. Alright, so let's start spacing everyone out a little bit. Alright, Luke attacks the Master Mage. Hits it for 18 points of damage, defeating it. Got 30 experience and 850 coins. Alright, Ernest, you attack this Master Mage back. Hits it for 16 points of damage, got 34 experience. Alright, Balboroy, you come back here to get healed. We'll have Chris move up since it's her turn next and heal you. Heals Balboroy for 11 points of damage. Got 11 experience. Alright, the worm's going to move down and attack their leader, of course. Hits your leader for 1 point of damage and puts him to sleep, of course. Alright, you're going to move down and attack Gort. Hit Gort for 1 point of damage. Thankfully, he didn't get put to sleep as well. Alright, he woke up after 1 turn, but... Yeah, he woke up after 1 turn, but he still loses that turn. So Henri, we're casting Blaze 2 on this worm. She inflicts 8 points of damage and got 11 experience. Level increased to 7. Defense increased by 1. Magic points increased by 1. Alright, Gort, you move up next to this Master Mage and attack him. Deadly attack of 34 points, defeating the Master Mage. Got 32 experience and 850 coins. Oh darn, he's Freeze 2ing our leader here. Our Master Mage casts Freeze 2 on our leader. He suffers 10 points of damage. Now Balboroy come over and attack this worm. Inflicts 7 points of damage and got 13 experience. Ernest, you attack the Master Mage here. Inflicts 14 points of damage, defeating it. Got 48 experience and 850 coins. Level increased to 5, defense increased by 1, speed increased by 1, hit points increased by 3. Alright, now we don't have to worry so much about being grouped up and having a spell cast on us. Alright, the worm's going to attack Bob right back, hits him for 1 point of damage. Of course that one's going to attack our leader again. Hits him for another 1 point of damage. I'm actually going to try to have Lau heal our leader there. And why not, we'll have Henri attack him again with another Blaze too. Hit the worm for 8 points of damage. Got 7 experience. And finish him off, tap Lau. Lau hits the worm for 13 points of damage, defeating it. Got 33 experience and 400 coins. Alright, they're both level 5 right now. We'll have our leader move up and attack this worm. Does 10 points of damage, defeating it. Got 25 experience and 400 coins. Alright, I'm just going to group everyone up a little bit more. And then I'm going to actually call the video here, guys, as we're a little over 20 minutes at the moment. Alright, so let's move you up right there, Chris, for the moment. Alright, nope. Allow you go to heal level 1 and you heal our leader. Heal level 1. Heals him for 12 points of damage. Got 10 experience. Alright guys, so in the next video we'll finish this fight and hopefully make our way into Dragonia to find Bleu and help rescue him. And potentially see what Dark Soul and Kane are up to in there. So until then everybody, remember to subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you all in the next one. So until then, goodbye.